Hi there, and welcome to this short video where I explain to you 5 secrets used by the pros to create unlimited content and attract clients to their pages. This is an amazing one, and I put it together for you because I believe there's so much you need to know about what happens behind the scenes when you see lots of people out there creating so much engaging content and drawing clients to their pages, selling out all the time. So we're going to just step right into it because I do not want to waste too much of your time. All right. So who is this training for? Now, I don't know which part you belong to here. I mean, you see the guy on the left. I will leave Instagram for you people who the lady here says, wow, how does she do it? You've seen people who do so much. You can't figure out how they're able to consistently post content, how they're able to attract people constantly on their pages. It's just something you can't explain. But your page kind of seems very quiet, calm. When you post, no comments, no engagements, as if people didn't see it. Instagram, the algorithm is not even doing you well, and all of that. Look at the other guy who says, I will leave Instagram for you. He's also frustrated, you know. This other one says, whoa, see customers. He's seeing customers on another person's page, and he's wowed by that. The other guy here says, I could never match up. Maybe you're at that point where you are discouraged, you're wondering, did I come to Instagram late? What am I doing here? Everyone is making it. Why can't I make it? What do I need to do? Do I need to sacrifice anything? Sorry, I'm just joking. But what I mean is that you're probably at a point of frustration, wondering, how do I even match up? How do I get to fix myself here? How do I balance it? How do I get people to know that I exist on this platform? And then the other lady there is like, why are they unfollowing me? So maybe you're in that position where you feel you've gotten a few number of followers maybe in the past months, and now they're suddenly unfollowing, they're just going, what's happening? But you're posting content daily and they're leaving. Why are they leaving? So these are the kind of scenarios we're looking at. Are you any of these people, right? Do you fit in any of these scenarios? So which one are you? I'm going to break it down a bit more. Maybe sales are hard for you online. You try to post, yet nothing. Crickets. Nothing. No likes, no comments, no engagements, no DM requests, nothing. It's almost like you're in an island. You're on an island. Meanwhile, so much is going on the next page. Or you are just, your page is just quiet, nothing is happening, and it's so much boring. You feel discouraged, you don't know what you're doing on Instagram. Or you struggle with researching and coming up with content ideas related for your page, maybe related to your niche. You are in a niche that you're wondering what kind of content you should post. Maybe you sell hair. You're wondering what should I post with hair, Kwanu? Maybe you sell clothes. What should I post? So all you do is post your products, and that's it, because you don't know what else to post. You struggle with what kind of ideas, the kind of ideas that would help engage your clients or your audience and get them to turn to clients. All right. You see others creating content so effortlessly, but you can't seem to figure out how they do it. Are they doing magic? What sacrifice did they? Why do I keep saying that? But it almost seems like the algorithm favors some people and doesn't favor you. So you're wondering what's going on. What are they doing? They're doing it so effortlessly. They're growing by the day, or your page is only reducing because followers are dropping and all of that. Yeah, so is that you? Maybe you spend so much on managing and growing your page, but you still get no clients. I mean, you spend so much, maybe you have a VA here, you hire the next one, you keep hiring, you keep, getting people to manage your page. But after that, that's it. You've even seen yourself spending more than necessary, adding more stuff, just trying to see how you can revamp your page and get it hot and all. But still, it doesn't convert to income for you, it doesn't convert to clients. You're wondering what's wrong. Is there a missing link? Have you missed out on something? Is something off? Now, that is why I'm here, all right? That's why this training was put together for you. So if you're any of these people, I want you to identify yourself, drop comments in the comment section. Just feel free to express yourself down here, and I'll be very ready to respond to your comments. Okay, so let's step right into it. My promise to you today is this. In the next few minutes, you will discover 5 best kept secrets that the pros use to create unlimited content and attract clients consistently to their pages, right? Today, I'm not here to teach you anything like follow for follow strategies that people talk about that doesn't really make too much, long-term value, or engagement pods, or buying on followers and likes, sleeping on IG and not have a life and all of that. It's not like these things don't work. They work, but I feel they work temporarily, right? I've tried a couple of these things, right? I've tried the follow for flow method. It's not a long-term value for me. It didn't offer me long-term value. All right. All of these things, maybe you are one person who has tried them all, this is not what I'm here to teach you today. No way. I'm going to show you some secrets that have been tested and have been observed over time. And that's what I'm going to be exposing to you today. All right. So stay close, because this is my promise to you. 5 best secrets the pros use to create unlimited content and attract clients consistently. Hang in there. All right. So, request, I just want you to do this while you're here on this video. Stay with me till the end, please. So much value I'm going to be sharing, and it's going to be really short. I promise you that. All right, limit all distraction. If you need to use your earpiece, if you need to use something that will maybe close your door, limit all distractions, please do so. All right, it's going to be really short. Grab a notepad and pen, because we've been taking some notes, and then drop your questions and comments below. Okay, so first off, I'm sure you're wondering who this is. Well, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Amba Ajakaye. I help people create and launch digital products and programs so that they can reach more people, make more impact, and earn more money. I have helped over 250 people establish themselves as experts and earn 6 to 7 figures by monetizing their skills, knowledge, and expertise. One of my core areas is teaching people how to create ebooks, and from there they're able to build their authority status, and then they step on to creating many more digital products like online courses, webinars, and the like, coaching programs, and all that. My work has got me recognized on various media platforms. As of last year, I was one of the 100 leading ladies in Africa. Yes, one of the 100 inspiring leading ladies in Africa 2020. So there's so much going on my platform, which is I Dare Not Dread. And if you want to catch up on what's going on there, please feel free to do so. So let's go right in. Who is ready to hear these 5 content secrets? Please drop in the comment section below. Drop yes, I'm ready. Let me know that you are ready to get all 5 secrets from me today. We're going to step right into it. All right. The first secret is this: the pros. Remember, we're treating the strategies, what the pros do to create unlimited content and draw clients consistently to their pages. Number 1 secret is this: they shoot 1 to 3 months photos in one day. I want you to let that sink in. They shoot 1 to 3 months photos in one day. Remember, when you're creating content, there are 3 basic components here. Talking about number 1, your photo or your video, right? Number 2 is your caption, which is the text, right? And then number 3 is how you push it, your promotion. How do you push it forward? When you post, what do you do to push it forward? What are your strategies to get people to engage or to make, increase the scale to which that post goes wide, all right? So one secret that is important, we're going to look at this major area, which is about the images, the visuals, which could be a picture or a video. Instagram allows you to put a picture, a video, a carousel. All right, carousels are those ones that you can put up to 10 posts in 10 images or videos in one post. So what people do, what the pros do, the people you admire do, what most of them do is that they shoot 1 to 3 months photos in one day. They plan and they shoot in one day. They are not like a few of us who may tend to post as you like, look for a picture on your page that just looks nice. Doesn't work that way. Or maybe you're selling bags, you just snap immediately and post. No, they do it professionally. I'm going to step right into more of that. They plan. I'm talking about a proper plan where you know what you are shooting, you know where you are shooting it, you know the angles you are taking, you have all your materials, everything is well planned. Now, when it comes to the next step, which is even hiring a professional, they hire photographers, they hire a professional to come take those photos. If they can't take it themselves, they hire a professional. And most times, most of these people you admire are really busy, so they don't have the time to start taking photos of each of their items. Either they have staff or they bring a photographer in to take those photos. And guess what? The person comes in and takes all the photos in one day. A lot of photos in one day. They don't need to start calling in every day and all that. Now you may say, oh, but don't they use their phones? Yes, they could use their phones, but there's also a lot of dynamics to play with that. You need to be, you need to understand angles, you need to understand lighting, you need to have the time to do so. So what these pros do, I want you to just think widely, right? The pros the people the people you admire, the influencers, the coaches, think about them critically. Right? Take your time and think about a few of them, maybe 2 to 3 people in your mind. Now think about the kind of photos you've seen them put out. Do they put up selfie photos? I want you to think about that squarely. Do they? I can only think on top of my mind a few people I know who take professional photos. Professional photos. It doesn't matter what the photos look like. And then when they hire a photographer, they go to the extent of packing a suitcase full of clothes, sorting out a few locations, going with the photographer to those locations, taking photos, changing clothes during, changing clothes after a few photo sessions, changing even the hair to the makeup, taking more photos. I'm talking about in different locations, bulking it all, putting it all together, all right. And then they now have a workload of visuals to work with for the next 1 to 3 months. How amazing is that? Now, if you were to plan that, how would it be like, right? Maybe you are one who likes to post 2 times per day, or maybe 1 time a day. And in a month, how many times will you post? Or maybe you have a schedule, but how many times would you like to put out your photos? If you have a workload of photos, like a whole lot of them, taken by photographers, you don't even have to lack any because he's just taking. And so you can put out different angles. One, your hands on your waist, your hands over your head. You can try out different ways to do so. One on sunshades, the other one not, the one overlooking the highway, anything at all. So there's so many ways you can explore this, and then you never run out of visuals, right? You never run out of visuals. And there's something important you must know. Many of these people, these brands you admire, understand the importance of personal branding. So many of them even take personal photos. I'm not talking about photos of products. I'm talking also to experts here, value providers, and business service providers, right? Many service providers, coaches, trainers, business consultants, all of that. Personal branding is very important because it is important for the people to trust you. And most times, to get people to trust you, you need to be out there. You need to show your face. And no, not a selfie picture, not a phone with a picture with your phone, but a professionally taken picture. All right. So you plan, you hire a photographer, and then you go ahead and shoot. With a proper plan, you have a perfect or maybe almost perfect shoot. All right. So that's the number one secret. They shoot 1 to 3 months photos in a day. And once they have that on their system, oh my God, they have all the inspiration to step on to the next step. And that is secret number 2. They create content ideas from numerous sources. Content ideas. Now, these people we're talking about don't just post as they go. Oh, okay, what am I going to post today? Okay, let me post this. I posted about the lady last night. I'm going to try and post about the guy this morning. It doesn't work that way. They are very strategic about their content, and they know where to source content ideas. So that's why you never see them run out of content, because they have a list. They have, maybe it's in a journal, it's on their folder, it's on their computer, it's on their notes, anywhere, but they have a content list that works for them, that they've sourced from numerous places. All right, here's an overview of what that could look like, right? Different places they could be sorting content. I also source I said sorting. Different places they could be sourcing content. I also source my content from a lot of these sites and even more, all right? From books, user-generated content, which is content from your followers or your comment section or your or reviews and all of that. So it's user-generated. There are other kind of content, personal stories, content you can repurpose, content from YouTube. All these places have a wealth of content that people can research and get topics to come deliver on their pages on Instagram, right? So if you may want to take a screenshot of this, feel free to do so. But there's something deeper than this that you need to know. There's a skill to searching this content. Of course, because of the time limitation, we can't go into searching each of them, but there's a skill that's involved with going into this place and finding what people are looking for, finding what people are asking questions about, so that you turn that to content for your audience. It is amazing. I use it all the time and I get amazing results, because when you find out what people are asking, it's so easy to deliver answers, because most people are asking for these answers or asking these questions. So that means many more people like them need to know answers to these questions. All right. So it may all seem so everywhere, right? It's the same thing. It's looking like it's all over the place. You don't know what to do with so much of these sources now, which is why we have something coming up that will teach a lot of people who attend how to use many of these platforms, all right? So you don't have to worry about that. If you're joining us, you have access to all of that. So let's, yeah, this is it, the content hacking bootcamp. And after this bootcamp, we're not just going to teach you all of that, or how to use those platforms or how to search for content. We'll give everyone who comes to the content hacking bootcamp 30 days of content ideas. So you'll be able to develop 30 days of content ideas in the bootcamp. It's a 2-day bootcamp and it's going to be fully practical, I bet you, right? So feel free to stay to the end to get details on this, or feel free to just click on the button below and access it. All right, but I just wanted to move with me because we still have a lot to cover. Well, not so much, but we still have 3 secrets to cover. All right, so secret number 3, they match and batch. They match and batch, meaning that they put all the content together, right? They mix their video or their image for their photos, which of course you know they went to shoot 1 to 3 months worth of photos, or if they have videos, or they probably want to shoot some reels, or they want to do IGTV, or they just want to have varieties of videos and all of that, or content. They now put it all together and batch it, batch create it, all right? So we're going to step a bit more into explaining that. Batching could be in form of bulk content creation for a stretch of 1 to 3 months, all right? They could batch bulk content creation for a stretch of 1 to 3 months. So what they do is that they create content, so much content for a quarter, or maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, maybe a quarter. They create content and then it's allowed to flow. All right, so they create ahead of time. They could choose any day in the week. It could be a Sunday, it could be a Saturday, it could be any day in particular, or it could be any time of the night, and they just settle and create a full workload of content. So if you have your images already, which you took with the photo shoot, and you have your content ideas, the inspiration you need to create content won't be too far off, especially if you know what you are creating. And that brings me to the next point. They prepare content for each stage of the customer's journey. There's so much involved with this, preparing content for each stage of the customer's journey. Now, when a customer visits your page, maybe somebody who is visiting you for the first time, it could be maybe you commented on a very popular page and they came to sort you out, they came to check you out. You know, if they're visiting you, they do not know you, they do not trust you yet. So there's a kind of content you put out that will make them feel at home, or you make them trust you. So these are customers that have never heard about you. There's content that you can create for them. The ones that have heard about you and do not know what exactly you do, there's content you can create for them. The ones that know what you do but are still thinking if they should trust you, there's content for them. The ones who now trust you but are not sure if they should buy, there's content for them. The ones who have bought but don't know the next thing to do, there's content for them. It's an amazing journey, and there's content specifically driven to push each customer or each prospect from one point of the journey to the end, to the next, until they buy. This is a skill, and most of the people you admire, most of the coaches, the experts, the service providers, the consultants that you admire online use this strategy. They know it very well. They understand customers' emotions. They know how to sell with emotions. They understand the different stages of the customer's journey. They know exactly what to say at every point in time. They know how to future pace. By future pace, I mean giving the customer a future imagination, a future feel of what getting their product would feel like. All of these are skills that have been developed, that have been developed to sell so easily that the content they put out doesn't look so salesy. So while you're here always selling bags, selling shoes, selling hair, always selling your product, maybe you sell ebooks, you sell online courses, you just keep selling, or you know how to create websites, and all you do is sell, sell, sell. You should be doing more. You should be thinking about your customer's journey and creating value that answers to every customer at each stage they are on. Now, there's a process to this that cannot be explained in one sitting, which is why we put up this bootcamp for 2 days, right? The bootcamp is supposed to give you all the elements you need, the templates, the cheat sheets, everything that you need to put all this together. Once you have everything together, it is a smooth flow, I bet you. There's also a template that can be used to batch create your content so easily, right? So the way I do it, I have set up a matrix right? Kind of like on a sheet, on tabular form, that helps you break down how you can, create content for each segment of the customer to their needs at a particular time. All right. Amazing template, and we're going to walk through it together at the bootcamp. And at the end of it, I am so assured and I'm so delighted. I'm so excited to see what people will come up with at the end of our bootcamp. It will be super amazing. All right, let's just step right into secret 4, which is they automate. They automate. After the batch create, they automate. So you've created your photos, you've gone on to to search for ideas, you've come on to, match and batch. Now it's time to put it out through automation. The reason why the people you admire don't burn out is because most of them automate their content. So why is it surprising I wake up at 7:30 and that person's content is already up? You think the person woke up at 6 o'clock to put it up? No, no. That person automated their content. Maybe they even set it up 3 months ago and it's going live today. And automation is so beautiful because you can even go back into old posts and repurpose them to automate in the future. That's the good thing about this, is that those who saw it when you posted it 6 months ago may not be the same people seeing it now. So your content remains fresh. All right. They automate, and being that they understand the skill, they understand how the customer's journey, they understand how to sell with emotions, they understand the psychology of selling, they know how to hit customers at the right point, that they sell so fast. They sell so fast. These are the people you admire. These are the people out there who you call them the pros. There are secrets behind all of this. There are strategies they deploy, and which is why I'm sharing it to you today. They automate. When it comes to automation, there are a lot of platforms that you can explore. All right. Now, here's how they automate. They structure each content in a scheduler to post when due. There are a lot of platforms that allow you structure or schedule your content. There's later.com. There's even Facebook Creator Studio. All of that will be shared on our bootcamp, and you have some understanding of how to do it. All right. They structure this content in scheduler and they post it when due. They post it when due. It goes. So they post it to go maybe to go live in the next 3 days, in the next 1 week, in the next 1 month, and it goes live. All right. Another thing they do is that they set up funnels that do the legwork. Now, when we say funnels, I'm sure a lot of you are probably confused. What do you mean by funnels? Well, funnels are processes that your customers go through before they buy, before they pay for your service. So what kind of process have you set in line? Let's see, in layman terms, what kind of let me say it's a ladder now. What do you put at every point of the ladder that leads them to the point where they pay? They pay you. That is the funnel. And usually when a lot of people enter a funnel, it's just like, you know what a funnel looks like, right? The normal funnel, the plastic that is used to put water somewhere or fill in the tank and all of that. If you notice, at the top of it is wide and at the bottom is very little. That's exactly how a funnel works. A lot of people step into your funnel. They come, they're attracted by your content. They love what you do. At the end of the day, only a few of them buy out of the fraction that came and saw what you do. So let me say you advertise something or you put out content and Instagram is able to make 5,000 people see it. In that day, 5,000 people saw that content, right? And at the end of the day, the number of people who may convert from that 5,000 may be 3 or 2 or 5. All right. So that's how it works. You can't have everyone convert, which is normal. It's okay. All right. So these people set up funnels that do the legwork. So they set it to go ahead. They create funnels and it starts from their content. Content that is valuable content that offers a lot of information, education, that inspires, that builds, any kind of content that they know helps their customer move to the next level. When the customer thinks this person is being so helpful and they're so happy, oh, thank you, you give so much value, they don't know that they're sucking you in. The customers don't know that you are being sucked in by that coach or instructor or whoever into their funnel to trust them even better. And you keep stepping in, going deeper until you finally make that purchase. Most times content is the number one part of those people's funnels. It's the number one part, it's the number one place, it's the entry point of the funnel. I need you to understand that. So many of these people you admire set up funnels that do the legwork. funnels go ahead. Maybe your content is starting with videos or image content, maybe just a post, an inspiring post, maybe a story, or you don't know how you connected with somebody through that story, and next thing you know, they're in your DM and they're paying for your service. That's how amazing it is. All right. So this automation works day in, day out. A funnel that probably could start from the content on their page to going into content on their email list, to their email list, and then before you know it, somebody's buying. It all starts from content. And many of these emails are automated. It's amazing. It's amazing what content can do for you. Getting the right content out there, getting to understand the science of content and the art of content creation, and making the most of it, and earning from your content. That is where it begins. That is the beginning of your funnel. All right. While their content work, they wait in the DM. They wait in the comments. So while they automate and send everything out there, maybe they posted something 3 months before. Whenever I post, they just wake up in the morning and see comments, 5 comments, 10, 100 comments, 200 comments, and then they start reacting to the comments. Now, the question is, what if somebody's too busy and all of that? That brings me to the next one. All right. Secret number 5. We're almost there. In fact, we're there. Secret number 5. They scale. They scale. They don't just stay where they are with number 4, automation. They scale. And the beautiful thing with automation is that it allows you scale. So let's talk more about what scaling is really. They push their best performing content with ads. Now, the beauty of this is that when you have a couple of posts you've put out, content that you've put out, Instagram tells you that, I'm sure you've noticed before, Instagram will say, this post is doing better than the rest of your content, of your other posts, doing some 5% better, something like that. You promote it to get more reach, something like that. Now, Instagram is there giving you a cue, telling you that this post can get many more. All right. Most times, those posts you see that Instagram says those kind of things with are the kind of posts that, if possible, promotes them. If you can batch a few of them, maybe up to 5 of them that they've told you perform better than the rest over time, if you can, push those posts, boost them as ads. All right, get more people to see your content. That is how you scale. Don't just wake up one morning and feel, okay, this bag, I've not sold it, so let me push it out as an ad. It doesn't work that way. Look for what engaged people the most. Look for that post, that comment Instagram will give you that this thing is performing more than the rest of your content, and boost those ones instead. Don't boost just anyone you think. The reason why you should boost those ones is because Instagram has already helped calculate the intensity of this kind of post and already foreseen for you how far it can measure up, how far it can go to do more for your page. So it's even suggesting to you, it's not lying to you. Instagram is not trying to steal your money or take from you. If you notice, they don't do it every day. They do it only with posts that bring the most value, that bring the most reach to your page. And then they suggest to you, it's just a suggestion. They don't try to force you. They suggest to you that you should promote it. And when you promote it, you will see that it just extends. More people get to see it, and that's how you scale that content. Now, when it comes to video content, this is what a lot of people do. A lot of the experts that you admire, this is what they do. They create a lot of videos, and I'll be explaining a bit more about this in our bootcamp. They create a lot of videos, and they put it out, right? When they put out those videos, at the end of the day, they try to measure up in the next 1 week or 2. They try to see which one performs the best. Now, when they see the ones that perform the best based on Instagram suggesting to them, they now boost those ones. They boost them as ads. Maybe 2 of them, 2 to 3 of them, boost them as ads. When they boost them as ads, those posts go and perform better. When they perform better, what these pros do is that they go to make more out of these ads by choosing or selecting people who watched over 50% of those videos. Now, if somebody watched over 50% of your video, some people even do over 25%, but 50 is fair enough. If somebody watches over 50%, more than half of your video, it means they have interest in what you're saying. So what these people do is that they now advertise their product to that person that watched over 50%. Do you see what's going on here? So you don't, on your first instance, your first ad, you start selling. No, the first ad, try to promote your content. The one that Instagram said is performing. Maybe it was a post that you talked about, you educated people on how to wash their wig, and it went far. Promote that post. Do another post on how to package your wig when traveling. Do another post on how to how to know the best, how to know 100% human hair, for example. When you do those kind of posts, maybe 5 of them, put it out and then see the ones that perform the most out of all 5. When it performs, pick the 3 that perform the most and boost them to people who watch over 50% of them. I can't show you all of that here, no way. In fact, that is a special course that can be taken when it comes to Facebook ads. But this is a skill that the pros you admire that attract sales consistently on their pages are the skills they use. Then the next point there is they hire staff to do the workload. Some of these things I'm saying, they hire staff. If it comes to commenting a lot, staff. If it comes to posting, staff. They hire people. Some of these people you admire have staff. So you wonder how they are everywhere. The truth is they have hands supporting them. Now you may be asking yourself, but what am I going to do? How am I going to, how can I handle all of this? I don't really know how, I don't have too much to pay staff and all of that. I understand, and which is why we'll step right into explain to you some dynamics or how you can go about this. So stay with me. I believe I've not taken too much time, but these are the 5 secrets. I hope you found this very valuable. Was this valuable? 5 secrets, like I promised, on how to create, how the people you admire create unlimited content that attracts clients consistently. Drop in the comment section if you found this valuable, or if you have any questions, please feel free to start dropping them because I will soon be gone. But stay with me. I'm going to show you a few hacks or a few ideas that you can step on with, or a few action points that would help you on your next level. Okay. So you may have these questions, but I can't afford to hire. Amber, what do I write in the captions? How do I connect with my audience? I don't have time. I don't have money for these frequent photo shoots you're talking about. How do I research the content ideas? What tools can I use to automate? My life is boring. I have no stories. Really? My niche is so boring. Really? How will they find me? How do I plan my content at a stretch? How do I batch it? So many questions are probably going through your mind right now. And I totally understand. And I totally get you. And I totally feel you. And the truth is, you don't have to. Honestly, you don't have to hire if you don't want to. There are many hacks to going about this. There are so many ways to go about, the photo shoots. There's so many easy ways to go about it. There's how you can do your captions or select content ideas. There's how you can be found. Even if you are in a boring niche, you can still create content. I want you to try and test me on that day. Let's see how we can create content for you, no matter how boring you think your niche is. So you probably have these questions on your mind and they're all valid, okay? Which is why I want to draw you deeper into this bootcamp that I mentioned earlier. Come 2 days with me. Let's go deeper into helping you create, helping you source, helping you improve on your content so that it starts selling for you. You don't have to stay from one point and always admire them ahead who are doing so much better. You can also do it. They don't have 2 heads. Their products are not far better than yours. It's not like your own products may even be better than theirs, but they keep selling. They don't do so well. I mean, in terms of their expertise, they're not as good as you are, but they're selling. How do they do it? Come, let's help drill down and teach you the skills, the hacks that you should be deploying starting from that day, all right, to drawing customers and drawing, clients, drawing people into your DM. There are skills to it, all right? We're going to have a full practical session, right? 2 days, right? So it's going to be full practical sessions. I'll be showing you behind the scenes how I do my stuff. I'll be showing you how behind the scenes of how others do their stuff so that you can compare, you can contrast, you can see what exactly we're talking about here. I'll be sharing templates and worksheets and cheat sheets that will help you going forward. So you don't have to worry about, Amber, how do I do it? I mentioned in metrics, a particular sheet I have that I have drawn up that I use for my content. I will share this with you and this will up your game, your content game big time. At the end of that bootcamp, 2 days with me, you're going to be going home with 30 days content ideas. This is my promise to everyone who attends the bootcamp. And there's so much more that's going to be offered to you. So please, we couldn't fix it into 1 day. 1 day would never be sufficient for that. But I'm afraid if 2 days is enough, but it's okay. 2 days because I want to give the most value. And I'm sure you probably are asking, okay, how much is this going to cost? You probably saw it there. The cost is just 10,500 only. Like, I'm sure you probably thought this would be something so bogus. Oh my God, 2 days. Oh no, you probably were wondering how much this would be, but it's so affordable. That's because anyone should be able to have access to this bootcamp. Anyone should be able to come get value from it. All right, so I've left it open 10-5 only, and you're part of our bootcamp. 2 days only with me, and you have so much value to take. I'm particular about not giving too much of English, but this time, hands-on experience, hands-on work, hands-on practical sessions, so that you all can see for yourself how these things are not rocket science and how you can do it for your own business and grow past the place you are in where you're struggling and you're not seeing any growth or any traction. All right, so it's just 10,000 naira, 10,500 naira, but this price is for the general public, right? If you came across this webinar, this class, this short video, you clicked, you came in, I have something for you. And that is my offer to you at 15% off. Like, Amber, is it not too cheap already? And you're still getting to slash it again for us? Exactly. That's because I just want to give value, right? Many of my courses out there or my trainings never cost this low, never, never. My lowest product is 35,000 naira. So this for me is just it's just a handout, it's more like a give back. So I would like you who is watching this video to take it a step forward, a step further. Take this step another, another trace further, take another step further to get into our 2-day bootcamp, right? Just pay 8,925 naira out of, which is actually 50% discount of 10,500 naira. That's what everyone gets to pay. But you who came across this video gets to pay 15% off. How amazing is that? You can't get this 15% off if you go through my normal website. No, you're not going to get it there, which is why I've offered you the option of getting it at my digital store, which is products.idenotred.com. It's the very first product you'll see there, or if you're searching at any point in time, just feel free to search for trainings in the menu and you'll see the 2-day bootcamp. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to show you exactly how to access this product when you get to the site. For some of you already, if you click on the link below, it will lead you directly there. So I want to also show anyone here who wants to try it, who arrives at the site, I'll show you what exactly you need to do. So the site is called products.idenotred.com. Let's get there. Products.idenotred.com. So please click the link below, this video to get direct access to the store. So the truth of the matter is the store has a lot of products you can get, digital products, videos, trainings that can help you with your business online and all that. But this is where we're going, all right? If you want to pick up more products, that's also fine. You can scan through the website, but please don't forget to leave this place without getting this, because the timer is already hitting out and it will go off soon. Now, when it goes off, this price will revert to 10,500. So I'm going to show you how to access it. Just click on add it to your basket. And once it's there, okay, sorry, mine is still saying 0, but I'm sure it's a network issue. You click on it. If you've added it to your basket, add to cart, and it's there, as you can see. So 2-day content hacking bootcamp. Let me expand this a bit more so that you see. Okay, so 2 days, okay, yeah, that's it in the cart one. 2 days content hacking bootcamp, 10,500. Now, if you go ahead to pay, you would pay 10,500, that's for sure. If you go ahead to, click on purchase down here, purchase, right? But I want you to use the code that was displayed in the previous slide. And the code is AMBER. The code is AMBER. Do you see? Visit products at the end of the command, type AMBER to check out, at checkout to get 15% off. So we're going to do this. This is the checkout. We need to now put in the code. You can see the question here. Do you have a discount code? Click to enter it. We're going to click on that and we type in AMBER. We click on apply. Once you click on apply, do you see the discount has been taken and taken off? So you now get to pay 8,925. Once that is there, you can go ahead and put in your details down here. Put in your name, your email address, your name, your last name, and then you click on purchase, right? Once you click on purchase, to bring out the payment portal, and then you'll be asked to pay. Now, even if you buy other products from the store and you add all of them to your cart, no problem, you can do that. But when you get to put in discount code, just put the discount code and to reduce from only this product, all right? to reduce from only this training. So it's also fine. You can use it if you buy one or more products. So please feel free to get there and get into the bootcamp. Super, super, super amazing time we're going to be having on the 23rd to 24th of on 23rd to 24th of February 2021. All right, so join us at this bootcamp. It's going to be 2 power-packed days together as you build content that helps you sell and helps you become more consistent and draw clients to your page. So I believe I'm done with today's class. If you haven't clicked the link below, do that right now. Go get into the content hacking bootcamp before this discount expires. All right, do so right now and be in. Once you're in, let me know that you are in. Feel free to come back here, put your comments, or find me on Instagram at I Dare Not Dread. At I Dare Not Dread. IDARENOTDREAD. At I Dare Not Dread. All right, so you can always find me. If you have any questions for me, even on the store, you can send me a WhatsApp message by clicking here, and then you'll be able to send me a WhatsApp message. You'll be able to send me a WhatsApp message. All right, so I want you to get ready for an amazing time with me on 23rd to the 24th of February 2021. It's going to be power-packed, it's going to be fully practical, and we're going to learn so much. So that's it from my end. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for signing up for the bootcamp. All right, have a pleasant day, and see you on the inside. All right, bye-bye. That sounded very awkward. Bye-bye.